Good morning, good morning, good morning, hello, good morning. Hey guys, I don't know about you, but day 3 is a little bit harder than it's been so far for me. Um, I have been noticing that I've been feeling a little bit more tense, feeling a little bit more frustrated, feeling a little bit more like I don't really have a toehold or a feeling in the world. And I don't know if you guys are feeling the same, but day 3 kind of hit me a little bit hard when I woke up this morning. I realized that I'd kind of been short. My family had been irritating me more than they normally do. And I kind of snapped at my brother yesterday and just was having all of these feelings of like frustration and irritation. I don't know if you guys are kind of getting to that point, but that's kind of me. And what I realized is that it's really because of some of this anxiety that I'm feeling about not really knowing what's going on. The truth is, we don't really know what's going on. We have an idea about the coronavirus. We have an idea about the things that we can do. We have an idea about what's going on, but we don't actually know. And that can be kind of scary. Second, we don't know what's going on with school. Yesterday, I worked really hard and tried to put some stuff together for you guys and like walk through stuff and prepare stuff. And then last night I checked the news and Gavin Newsom changed it up and is saying that maybe we're not going to be in school all the way until summer. And I don't know what that looks like. I don't know what that means. Does that mean that we're actually supposed to give you assignments? Does that mean that we are going to be grading stuff? Does that not mean that? I don't really know. And the truth is, we don't really know. We don't know what's going on. And for me, that's really frustrating because when I do things, I try to do them well. And I feel like right now I can't do anything well because I don't really know what's going on. I don't know if you guys are feeling that same way, but maybe some of you are. You know, some of us manifest our anxiety through being short with people. Sometimes we get really clingy to other people. Sometimes we distance ourselves from other people because we're feeling anxious. And maybe you guys are doing that. Or maybe that's happening in your house. Like maybe that's happening with your siblings or your parents or your grandparents or whatever. And just know that that's normal because our world is uncertain right now. And we don't really know what's going on. And so I'm going to keep going and going with what we have and what we know at the moment. And then when that changes, I'll let you guys know as soon as I can. If there's other expectations or there's different things or whatever. But at this point, I think that we just need to keep moving forward with what we know and going with where we're going to go. And we'll make adjustments as happens. I do want to talk a little bit about this anxiety thing though, and that acknowledging it sometimes helps. Yesterday I got really frustrated with my brother and I yelled at him, and then I felt kind of bad, but kind of not. You know, if you've got siblings, you know what I mean. But I realized that a lot of that was actually coming from my own anxiety and my own feelings of like, I don't know what's going on, and that's so frustrating. So just being able to acknowledge it helps. And I really suggest you kind of acknowledging that for yourself. Something else, if you're feeling like me, where you're like, oh, we're on day 3 and I just don't know what to do with myself, change a habit. Every day since Friday, I have been in March Madness clothes. Every day. And so today, when I took my shower, I was like, you know what? I'm gonna get dressed. I'm gonna put on makeup. You see? And just doing that, just making that tiny little change really did help my mood. I'm going to talk about the assignments and stuff like that at the very end of our video. But yesterday, I said that I was going to talk about being creative during social anxiety, and then I just kind of showed you the ways that Emmett was creative and one way that I was creative by creating little Mr. Leprechaun to create havoc in our house. But I did want to go through some ideas for you guys. So my first thing that you potentially could do is something that I did sort of for my son yesterday. And create a scavenger hunt for a family member. So maybe one of the people in your house are a kid, or maybe it's like a good-natured parent, and you can hide random stuff and give them clues and have them go and run around the house trying to find whatever it is that you have. At the end, I suggest making some kind of prize, whatever that looks like to you. Maybe you're gonna make them cookies, maybe you wanna make them a picture, maybe you wanna do a little poem for them, whatever it is, but some kind of prize at the end to spice things up. But scavenger hunts can be shockingly very, very fun. Also, kind of time consuming. So those of you that are pretty bored, that might be an option for you. All right, and the next thing that you potentially could do is watch a video or some kind of video shorts, soliloquies if you're in my core class, and leave a positive comment. We want to spread love right now, not the virus. So instead of looking at all of the negative stuff and all the ways that people could change, just leave a good shout out, a little happy comment, give somebody a like, whatever it is that you need to do. But just watching someone else's and spreading that positivity is not just looking at being creative, maybe steal one of those ideas that they came up with, or, but it's also helping people, right? Spread love, not the virus. Next up would be that you could create your own story by going to storyjumper.com. Storyjumper.com allows you to create picture books, and then you can read the picture book out loud to people. If you choose to do this, share it with me, and I can share it with everybody else so that we can entertain ourselves, but also keep ourselves being creative during this time. So if you like stories, but you don't really want to write a Daniel Kim type novel at the moment, shout out to Daniel Kim, and 450 pages right now, then maybe, just maybe, you want to do the Story Jumper. Next up, maybe for those of you that are feeling like you need a little exercise and you need some activity, create an obstacle course in your backyard or your house if your parents aren't letting you go outside. And make sure that if you do that, right, time yourself, try and get better, but make a recording of it and I will share with everyone. Bloopers are strongly encouraged in this. Bloopers are the reason that people really want to watch those sports videos. All right, next up is, drum roll please, create music online. So I was searching this morning and some great free software that I got from a website called techsavvy.com. I think they said that Apple GarageBand is a great place. Traction 17 is a great place, and you can read that. Clevengrad Sphere are all great places for you to be able to create some really cool music. Again, if you share it with me, I'll share it with everybody else, and then we can like it and we can enjoy it all together. All right? And next up is make a Go Noodle like workout video. Oh my God, guys, I really miss doing Go Noodles with you right now. Sort of, kind of, but maybe not. Anyways, if you share it with me, we can all do that torture, whatever the torture is, together. If you make one, I'll make one. And lastly, but not leastly, read and annotate the poem that I posted in Google Classroom and watch the short Kickball on YouTube. You can search for it on YouTube. It's like an animated short. And then tomorrow, join our Zoom chat at 11 a.m. where we can talk about friendship and what's going on with both of those things. For those of you that are tuning in to figure out what it is with our assignments and what's going on, make sure you post your soliloquy today. I did post a document that is the work for the next 3 weeks. You can look it over, but now I have a new directive. Well, I'm waiting for a new directive. So you might want to wait and hold off on that for just a few more days. And then also, I kind of came up with the friendship, watching that short and doing a poem. But if you guys give me topics or things or ideas, put it in the comments for what we could, or email me about what we could talk about in Zoom instead. It looks like there's a fair amount of people that are interested. I'm totally interested. So yes, last thing. I'm stuck on my display capture because it's infinite and it keeps going on forever. So if anybody has troubleshooting ideas or wants to help me out with that, I would appreciate it. And I'm totally not sure about how exactly to connect my YouTube channel to the OSB. So any help? Remember, stay gold and take a shower. No one wants to smell